Hi, so I show you my groceries, the things that I still have in the house, and I know now that everything is vibration, everything it's vibrating in a certain frequency. So another thing that now I am aware of is people that are vibrating at a certain frequency requires certain type of nourishment, certain type of food, okay? Because they are vibrating there. If they are vibrating in that state, they need food that are vibrating at the same level. That's why when people try to change their diets, they can't change because mentally, physically, everything, spiritually, they are at the same level at that food. In order for us to start eating more healthy foods, so we can have the body, or so we can feel healthy and we can feel more energized, we need to shift our consciousness. We need to shift our way of thinking, our way of being, and then everything around us will shift. Our friends, so it's not only about saying, okay, now I need to be fit for summer. okay, you will be fit for summer, but because the purpose was only physically and not internally, what happened most parts, people get the weight back because they didn't change internally. Because when you are vibrating at a certain level, it's within, right? So for me, I started increasing my vibration or my frequency when I started working out. Because when I started working out, it was not only about me looking good, it was about me feeling good, and then I wanted to become stronger. I wanted to learn more about myself, learn more about food. Just because you want to know more, you want to be more, and you want to feel more, you already rise in your vibration. And when you are in that state, you will require food that are vibrating at the same level at your thoughts, okay? So that's why we have different diets. So one thing I want to say to you, that sometimes you tell people, change this, eat this. We are not supposed to tell people what to eat, what to do. The change starts from within. What we can do is, in our lives, we be consistent with what we say, what we do, what we think, and then that way people around us can mirror, because they get inspired by us and they start mirroring, reflecting ourselves. So that's one of the things I've stopped. I will not tell anyone what to eat. Even with my kids, it's hard, because I'm trying to explain to them why I change and why I do the things that I'm doing, without pushing them to do the same thing that I'm doing, because they still want to eat meat, they still want to eat cheese, they still want to eat fish, and because they have the habit of eating that, and internally on their consciousness level, they are not at the point to say that, okay, poor animals, I don't want to eat them. They're not there. So I respect that, and I'll give them their time if they will ever come to that, because I respect who they are, and I accept them fully how they are. The only thing is, I don't buy meat, I don't buy fish. When we go out to other people's house, they are allowed to eat, and sometimes they are allowed to go to McDonald's because they have their own money and they can do that, okay? So I'm allowing them to be free to do their choices, and I'll keep doing my own choices and being consistent and sharing with them my values and my reasons, okay? Since I've decided to stop eating animals products, it's been a journey, it's been a process, because I am still surrounded by people that eat animal products. So sometimes, for example, I went to my sister's baby shower, and there was lots of how you say, I don't know what's the name in English. There was a lot of foods that I previously liked, And this time I couldn't resist, because I really had the connection with that type of food. It wasn't like meat, it was stuffed, I don't know how you call it, but he had some fish and some meat inside that thing, okay? And I eat because I still had that connection with that food. So it is important that also our environment, in a way, be in the same frequency that we are, or we will get pulled back to old habits, okay? Instead of us inspiring them to change their habits, they are the one pulling us back to the old habits. And that's why I don't go to as many parties. I tell people that I'm still in the process, and I try to explain them, because then when I go to these parties and they see me eating those things, they get confused and they don't understand it's a process because of the habits and things like that. But the other thing is, I have to always be reaffirming to myself why I decided to stop eating animal products. Because if I don't keep telling myself why, because I'm surrounded by so many people that are eating, I will go back. Okay, so I need to constantly be telling myself, while I'm still in this environment, while most of the people that are around me are eating animal products, I need to constantly tell myself why I stopped eating, and keep consistent to what I believe and what I feel is right for me. Okay, so that's the thing. It's all about frequency, and there will always be people. I'm not saying always, because I can't predict the future, but since way back, there were people that were eating meat. Some people that were it's like the animal kingdom. In the animal kingdom, we have animals that eat seeds, animals that eat vegetables, animals that eat meat. Okay, that's an ecosystem. In us humans, we have the same ecosystem in a way. We have people that eat animal products. We have people that only eat plant-based food or vegans. We have people that only drink the liquidarians. We have people that are doing breatharianism. I think that's how we say. They don't eat, they don't drink, they just breathe. Okay, and there are people that do sun gazing. They only drink water and they do sun gazing. And that's a level of consciousness, that's a level of frequency. As we start vibrating lighter, higher, and we start connecting with our source, with our inner source, that fill ourselves with energy, we'll start going to other source, external source, to get nourishment, to get food. Because food is just light in a solid matter, right? In a solid way. But then you can still have the light or the information through water, through air, through the sun, because it's water, air, fire, and earth. Food is earth, and then we can drink the water or drink juices, which is the element of water. Hair, we can just do prana, 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 and then fire, which is the sun, sun gazing. So there's 4 ways that we can nourish ourselves, right? Okay, but it's all a matter of consciousness, of vibration, of frequency. If you are vibrating at a certain stage, you will be using only solids. When you start vibrating at a certain level, you will using water. When you start vibrating at a certain level, you will do sun gazing. When you start vibrating at a certain level, you will be just breathing, just be here breathing. And when you get tired of this, you will just drop the body and become pure light. It's amazing, isn't it? But it's a process, and there's no rush, and there's no wishing to be something. We just are who we are, and as we feel within it's time to evolve, we will do it. But I've tried to go, okay, what's the next step? What's the next step? And then I got to a point when I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired, this never ends. And then the other thing is I noticed is that I was forcing myself to become something that I wasn't ready to be, or that is not in my path to be. It was in other people's path, because spiritually they are there to be where they are, and maybe in my journey I'm not there yet, or even if I'm going to be there, I don't know. I just need to be who I am right now at the moment, and as soon as within I feel is the time to do whatever, I'll just do it. So my message with this video is just don't worry with what other people doing, because other people are doing is the best for them, is what resonates with them, with their frequency, with their consciousness, and when they're ready to change, they will change. And about yourself, which is like me, just do what's best for you. Don't give any explanations to anyone, and make sure you follow your intuition, you follow yourself, and yeah, that's it. I hope you like this video. I'll be sharing lots of video about my journey, what I'm doing, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and that's it.